Good afternoon, friends. It's Sunday and the sun is out again. It is 34 degrees outside. It is 77 degrees here on our porch. And it is beautiful. And you might hear some snow come down. There's some just slipping off the roof out here. I cleaned it all off earlier in the day. But we had some fall down. We had lunch out here a while back. And we had some fall down from the top roof down onto the bottom, and it knocked some stuff down. So it might come down again while we're talking here. But anyway, we just came back from our local Hannaford grocery store, which is a small one compared to the bigger city versions. And I have a complaint, not necessarily against Hannaford, just life in general. A couple of years ago, I like Nabisco shredded wheat cereal. You know, the one with the big biscuits. The big biscuits. The original Niagara Falls cereal. And a couple of years ago, or more maybe, Walmart stopped selling it. They sell the little spoon-sized shredded wheat and the little frosted shredded wheat. I don't like those as much as I like the big biscuit shredded wheat. I've eaten it for years. My mother used to like it. I don't know if my dad did, but I knew my mother did. Thelma's dad did. And I liked it. I like other cereals, but that was one that I would typically pick up. So they stopped selling it at Walmart. Well then, we noticed that we didn't typically shop at Hannaford very much until this past year or so. When Walmart redesigned their whole store, and that's another whole story. But anyway, we've kind of gotten used to that, but they still don't sell shredded wheat. So, but they did at Hannaford. The last time I bought it at Hannaford's. And today, I was going to get another box because I haven't had any for a while. And guess what? Our local Hannaford store does not have the Big Biscuit original shredded wheat cereal anymore. And we're standing there, we're looking, and they've got all the little mini shredded wheat and spoon-sized shredded wheat and all these other Nabisco shredded wheats, but not the big one. And I looked at Thelma and I said, what's the point of living? Jokingly, but it's like, what in the world is going on here? People just stop eating some of this popular cereal? Everybody eating Fruit Loops or something? I don't know. Gee whiz. So I've got to find a new, maybe they've stopped making it. I don't know. Maybe there's a lack of demand out there. Maybe I'm the only person who will tell me, so maybe nobody buys it. I said, I buy it. Several times a year I'll buy a box. So life is going on. I will live without shredded wheat if I have to. I'll eat the little mini, or the spoon-sized, or I'll just stick with Wheat Chex, I guess. I like those too. And Cinnamon Life cereal. I buy the Walmart brand Special K with strawberries. I like that. Grape Nuts. I actually like Grape Nuts. They'll probably stop selling that someday. I put Grape Nuts on my cereal. I'll mix Grape Nut with other cereals and eat it. I had what was left in the package of spoon-sized shredded wheat, Walmart brand, which was a lot of crumbs. I put some Grape Nuts in with that and finished it off yesterday morning, I think, for breakfast. I don't remember what we had this morning for breakfast. Maybe that was this morning. I don't know. Doesn't matter. So that's my daily gripe. And I'm sure life will continue, but it's one of those things that's like, okay, I'm too old to have the cereal I want now, I guess. Anyway, we were joking. I've been making comments on one of the radio Facebook pages, and Talk about, if you got lost, emergency frequencies and things that you could use if you were actually lost, and had a decent radio with you, that you might be able to find somebody on some of these other frequencies. And some of the guy was, anyway, we were on our way over, and I said, well, I don't have my radio with me. And Tom said, well, you probably won't get lost. I said, no, I probably won't get lost. I said, if I get lost between here and Hannaford, it's time to find a place to bed. Have a good day.